Hello buddy, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you everything that's been added, changed and fixed in Minecraft Snapshot 22w13a. And so if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft 1.19 videos and other Minecraft videos. Now, just to tell you that this video is also a live stream at the same time, so there won't be any editing or anything like that. We'll just go through all of the different changes and fixes here in this snapshot, of course, as well as the additions. So the two main additions of this snapshot, as you already guessed from the thumbnail and the title, are the ancient cities and the Allay. So let's go through the ancient cities first, and then we'll move on to the Allay. Of course, we already saw the ancient cities in the experimental snapshot earlier on, but here we also see a whole lot of different little changes to the ancient cities in the snapshot, so we'll go through those here as well. And as for the Allay, we also had the Allay in a Bedrock beta just yet, but this is the first time the Allay comes to Java Edition, so we'll cover it in full as well. So first of all, the ancient city. So the patch notes mention that you can wander the halls of these long abandoned structures in the deep dark depths to uncover some relics long forgotten. So the ancient cities is a very, very large structure, and there are actually a couple of new like substructures here that weren't in the experimental snapshot. Like this one, it wasn't there. Of course, there was another structure that had a skeleton skull, but this is a different one over here. This is also different because we didn't see any wood or like discolored wool. What is this? Light blue wool in the experimental snapshot. There's also some carpets here as well. And there's also wood here, which, yeah, this part of the structure we've never seen before. So we can explore it for a little bit. There's this part as well with a chiseled deep stone block. And this, which I think is just dark oak. Alright. And there's a ladder going up to a higher platform here. There's also cyan carpets here. So there's a couple new blocks here as well, along with the couple new substructures. The most interesting substructure that has been added is, I think, this one. So it actually has ice, so packed ice, and also, that's also packed ice, alright. So there's two packed ice ones, but there's this part as well. So there's a, a pressure plate next to a, well, that's a trapdoor, I know. But for some reason, does that pressure plate just not work? It does, but the trapdoor doesn't work for some reason. And if you go down here, you can see a whole lot of ice. There's also normal ice here and blue ice that is stored in this substructure here. Ah, that's why. There's also a lever here to open and close the trapdoor. That's why it wasn't working. And there's also a chest here. And this chest, in this specific substructure with the ice, actually has special loot. Also, a warden is emerging from somewhere. But yeah, this chest has special loot, and we can see that here it actually contains some ice, some packed ice, and there's snowballs, and there's some other stuff in here as well. So this is just a separate loot table to the other chests in the ancient city. And it's pretty cool because there's also a little bit of redstone here with a trapdoor, of course. We go through a couple more. So there's this structure here as well, which is new, I believe. There's a chest here. I don't think these chests... Oh, they have changed slightly because I don't think soul torches were in here or amethyst shards. There's leads here now as well. Right, that is really interesting. And you would also be able to find, of course, the Swift Sneak enchantment in these chests. But that's a very low chance. We already covered the Swift Sneak enchantment in the previous snapshot video. If you want to watch that, link should be in the top right of your screen. But, of course, yeah, there's a new structure here as well. Like a sort of, I don't know, archway going through here. There's some more ladders as well. I don't think there were too many ladders previously. There's a chest here. Some loot in it. If you're interested. And another one here. Let's just go through that one. Oh, there's some glowberries here. And the Swift Sneak enchantment. Look at that. So yeah, you can find the Swift Sneak enchantment in these chests. And yeah, you're gonna have to be careful because there's gonna be wardens all around, definitely. So this is one we already saw before, where there's a skeleton skull right over there. So yeah, if you want to play on this snapshot, definitely go for it. Make sure you make backups if you want to play on your old worlds. And yeah, just go and explore these ancient cities because the structure is like a whole lot, like even better than what already was before. Here's a sauna structure as well with a couple of chests. Actually a lot of chests, look at that. There's one here. Whoa, there's a diamond one here with fortune 3 and efficiency 4. That's actually great loot. I don't think the loot was that, like, that great before, but now it's pretty good. There's also a music disc here, Aqua Infinity, Diamond Horse Armor, saddle as well, I thought. Another chest here, another 13, some coal, some amethyst shards. Yeah, so it's already getting like more useful to go to an ancient city and get some of the loot here. Then of course, also in the snapshot, we now also have this new block, which is a reinforced deep slate. And it works exactly the same as in the experimental snapshot, that it takes a very long time to break, like 80 seconds or something like that. It should be blast resistant as well, and yeah, this portal doesn't light still, so we can grab a flint and steel, but it shouldn't still light. Or anything else doesn't really happen. Nope, nothing happens there. I think that's all for the ancient city. Currently, yes, you cannot obtain this block in survival mode either, so if you break it, it just, like, breaks. You can break it with a pickaxe, but it just doesn't drop anything, right? Okay, let me check. Then we will move over to the Allay, I think. Yeah, so the Allay is a new mob that was added to the snapshot. We already had it in the Bedrock Beta, but let's cover it here as well. So the Allay will be able to collect items of a certain type. Let's just actually not do it here, because it will only summon in a whole lot of Bordens. So let's just go back up to the surface and do that there. See, these are the things you come across in the when you do a live stream at the same time, right? Alright, here we are. So let's grab a Allay, there we go. And let's grab, for example, a stack of ice. Now, if you right-click this Allay with a block of ice, like this, it is now supposed to only pick up ice. So we can throw away a couple of ice blocks, and you'll see that the Allay will go over to the ice and pick it up. And after it's picked it up, it will go back to me and throw the ice at me. There we go, beautiful. And if throw, for example, packed ice, it will not pick it up because it's not the same block. Alright, and so of course we are the light player since we gave them an item. Let me check. No, we cannot hit the Allay because we've given it an item. But if we summon in a new Allay, we can hit it because of course we haven't given it an item yet. But once we give it an item, there we go. Now we're unable to hit it anymore. Alright. Then let's see. Then there's of course the noteblock part of the Allay. So if you grab a noteblock and you play it when it's next to an Allay. So here, for example, we play it. Right? Right? Maybe. There's not a particle here, but I think there was a particle here on Bedrock Edition. Yeah, so in theory, this should be the favorite noteblock of the Allay now. So if you grab some ice, throw it around. In theory, the Allay should go over to the noteblock and throw its items there instead of throw them at me. Hello? Yes, look at that. It threw the items at the noteblock. So in Bedrock Edition, if you put a hopper on top of the noteblock, in theory, yes, I say in theory a whole lot, the item should end up in the hopper. I don't know if that's going to be the case here, though. Let's play the noteblock a couple of times. And let's see what the Allay will do. Ooh, the AI doesn't seem too great yet. No, as you can see here in Java Edition, this actually doesn't always work. The Allay will just throw it next to the noteblock. So you'd have to put some hoppers around it like this. Which of course is also possible, but it will take a whole lot more iron. Alright. Let's see. Yes. Okay, you can also remove the item from the Allay if you just have an empty hand. And then right click the Allay. You will take back the item it was holding. And now it's no longer owned by you and you can hit it again. So be careful about that. There are currently no sounds for the Allay just yet. So those will be added in a future snapshot most likely. And also the Allay doesn't drop anything. So if we hit it a couple of times, it will sadly die. There we go. And it doesn't drop anything. Of course, if it is holding items when it dies. So let's grab a sword to make this a one hit. Where's this guy? Here you go. So let's drop these items near the Allay. It will pick them up. I'm not quick enough. All right, let's grab a full stack of items. That should be more useful. There we go. Grab those. Come on. Nope. I can't hit it, of course. Wait. That's it. Yes. Okay. Well, that was just a stupid mistake, I guess. But in theory, I think it would still drop its items if it died because of, I don't know, suffocation or whatever. So yeah, that is still possible. You will still get your items back. Alright, then let's see. There are also a couple of changes in this snapshot. So first of all, some The crafting recipes have changed, so let's grab a crafting table. And then let's grab a minecart. And let's grab a chest. That's not how you spell chest. Let's grab a chest. Some TNT. A hopper. We already have a hopper. Yes, we already have a hopper. Beautiful. And a furnace. Furnace. There they are. So now, if you want to craft, for example, a chest minecart, you don't have to put it exactly like this. They are shapeless recipes now, so you can put these items wherever you want and it will still make that same item. Same with the furnace minecart, same with the TNT minecart, and same with the hopper minecart. They all have shapeless recipes now, and so it doesn't matter where you put the minecart and put the hopper, you will still create that item. Alright. And then I think a very welcome change for many people is that now if you break one of these items, so any of the different minecarts with something in them, instead of dropping the things separately, so instead of dropping a minecart and a hopper, it will now actually drop the item itself. So we now have a hopper minecart here. If we break it like this, it will drop a hopper minecart instead of just a minecart and a hopper. So the same thing works for the TNT minecart, the furnace minecart, and the chest minecart. Alright, and then I think it is almost it. See, there we go. There's a little change here to noteblocks as well. So only wool and wool carpets block the sounds coming from noteblocks, it mentions. Alright. And let's go back into creative. There we go. And then there are also a couple of technical changes. So they added the kill mob near skulk catalyst advancement trigger. And so it's probably because we're gonna get some new advancements in a future snapshot where you're gonna have to kill a mob near a skulk catalyst to get the advancement. The advancement itself is not here yet, just a trigger. Alright, then there's lots of game events changes as well. There's also quite a lot of bug fixes, but if you want to read through all of those, I'll leave the patch notes in the description down below, so you can, read through those yourself. But there we go. If you enjoyed this video, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft 1.19 videos and other Minecraft videos. I want to thank my tier 3 members, the Spikkelaar and March. Thank you all so much for becoming tier 3 members. If you also become a member, click the blue join button below the video to check out the different tiers. There we go. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope to see you all in the next one. So until then, bye bye.